I said, forget it. I don't want to scuffle. I don't want to do it. I sell drugs. I don't want to scuffle. I said, I don't want to live like that. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to sit around and get a check and still ain't got enough. I just don't want to be bothered. I just want to do it. So I chose a different path. My mother and father worked hard, honestly, but people didn't prepare things for them. How they grew up and their parents grew up was, you just work till you die. That's your retirement. Do you remember your dad not talking about, I can't wait till I get 62 so I can start drawing, I can retire. Oh, black people didn't know about that. Them folks talking about that little money, they was glad to get it. They didn't know they worked till they died. Yeah. Then they told them they couldn't work, it killed a lot of them. Because all they knew was what their parents knew. You worked till you couldn't. That's all we knew. Why we don't have something better set up for these kids? Let me tell you what y'all do. Y'all play around too much. You waste too much time. You can play when you getting their work done. You ain't got enough done to play. You too far behind. And it don't bother. I know what you're saying. It bothered me. It don't bother you. If it bother you, do something. Don't tell me something bother you if you ain't doing nothing. It can't bother you. If it bother you, do something. Just like I let these people call them, oh, the white man, white. It don't bother them. If they bother them, they've done something. Let me tell you what y'all could learn and pay attention. I know a lot of don't white news. I know it's too sad. It's too bad. I know. Look at your life. It's worse than the news. The news is actually better. Yeah. Their life's terrible because they don't know. I had to send them stuff, tell them what bills to call in. Because you know why? Nobody never taught us to call your congressman, call your senator. I'll give you the number. Don't tell him. I know. I'm gonna call. That's been your whole life what you're going to do, and you've never accomplished anything. At some point, you got to do better with your salvation, with your survival, making sure these kids ensured a future. That's our responsibility. I would never have a conversation about these kids, about you need to go ahead and go get a job, do something. Right now, why I need them, man? I need you on the mode of getting your education. I need to teach you how to make connections with people, so you're going to see these people again in life. That's why you got to be careful how you treat. Nobody told about that. We were separatists when we was in school. I'm not Chinese, I'm not hanging with no Chinese people. Nobody told me that the Chinese people outpopulate everybody else. That these people in technology, people, Indian people, are higher in technology. They didn't teach us how to make friends. You know who you pick for your friend? Bums, losers, criminals, parolees, people on probation, which means what happens to you eventually? You become a part of the product of the people you associate yourself. I'm not running people down for what they've done, but when you're trying to establish yourself, a lot of people can't get involved with. Now, you ain't got to do what I tell you. All you got to do now, the one that disagree with me, just tell them people, say, show me your bank account. So when you get your paycheck, say, sit down and show me how much of that bill money and what you got left. I'm here to help y'all. I really ain't y'all enemy. I don't know why y'all made me y'all enemy. I'm really trying to help you. I'm really ain't trying. Who in here, don't raise your hand. How many of y'all know I'm trying to tell the people the truth? If you struggle, this is what pissed me. You already struggling. Why I want to raise another struggling generation? Man, I took y'all that time to the library and I seen that post. You remember that time you met that boy? He was a friend. You went to elementary with? We went to the post office. That was in July. I went to the post office. When I went to the library, I took my kids to the library, my boys. We took them to the library, and Bryce sent a little friend here. I knew the postmaster. Me and her talked. I told her, Bryce, they were going to move him back to that school, the middle school, and also getting ready to go. She said, I want to do different. I didn't want to put my kids and run off out the neighborhood and take them to no white school. So I decided to stay. She said, you see that boy there? I see him. She said, I don't even know him. I said, well, she said, my son, I don't know him. She said, whatever you got to do to save your kid, do it. I got on that phone, right there to call my wife. She's at work. I said, we're moving. I doubled my mortgage. I went from paying a mortgage to doubling my rent. Twice more without paying more to make that sacrifice to get my kids out. I said, I ain't going to do it. I said, whatever I got to do, we had to do it. And that's what we did. Because I refuse to sit around and be a procrastinator, you got to start picking up. And then y'all to make an excuse. But first thing I want to do, you want to make sure you secure a clear line for your salvation. That's the only way the rest of this makes sense. Because you can raise your kid with money, raise them that, and all you do is raise some junkies, some rapers, some drug pushers, some homosexuals, and everything else. And I really try to tell this out of a good place, but y'all don't catch on. Y'all just make so many excuses. I couldn't do it. I cannot make myself something. Man, these crackers won't let. Man, I can't. I like to see the one stop me. And we ain't talking about fighting either. It don't make no difference. They can't stop. It's impossible. You have to be more. Listen, that means you have to be better than the man I serve. It's impossible. It's impossible. And I need y'all guys to really get that in your mind and start getting that point where you keep this low point in your life where you just keep dragging, procrastinating, trying to pull that pissed off stuff. So I'm so mad, don't talk to me. Right now I'm this spiritual, I'm so mad, going through. Nigga, unwrap yourself and get to moving. Yeah. I can't do it. I don't get it. I got bills. I got responsibilities. And I want to live better than just paying bills. These kids got to see something different. They want something different. Why are you trying to frame up another crippled generation? Okay, your stuff happened. They got to suffer? We try to give them an opportunity to do better. What choice do they make is up to you. Give them the tools. Give them the tools and teach. Like I said, don't just give them the tools. Teach them how to use it. I'm gonna give a kid an instructional book in school, pen, paper, and a chalkboard and chalk, and tell him to take off from there. I gotta teach him how to use it. Yeah. Otherwise, I could have just not given it to him. Yeah. I really need y'all to change. My men. I really need y'all to get, y'all mess around so much. Oh my goodness. I could have took Kanye. We could see Kanye, Stockbridge, we could see all the Stonecrest, we could see all that Atlanta Decatur. I don't need that many. I need men. I need a few good men. Because people don't have a standard. Nobody telling these people, nobody's showing these people nothing. These people don't have nothing. Listen, you start at program and say, excuse me, sir, man. So, what do you believe? Watch it. They're going to say, what? What do you believe? What do you mean? I'm saying, what do you believe? What keeps you going? What helps you function? Why are you functioning? What are you functioning toward? Every person, they're thinking, what kind of question? You ain't gonna believe it. Never even thought about it. I just get up and just go to work. That's what I was doing. I realized you will get in this system, you'll be finding yourself getting up, going, come home, getting up, going, come home. Same practice. Before you know it, you be dead and not realize you didn't know what this whole thing was about. Yep. That's right. You missed it. Yep. You missed it. And people do this every day. They have no idea. Keep it in tune with your. It's very important to me being a good place. It's very important to me being a good place. Because I know things are going to come, things are going to happen. So I need to be in a good place so I know how to deal with it. You got to stop being so risky. Stop, you're reckless, irresponsible. Just make up so many excuses. How many excuses I give you? I'm trying to think. What them boys? Do y'all know me for real? Yes, sir. Y'all met me before. This ain't your first time. How many times the excuses? Don't lie for me. I can't hear you. I look and say, that preacher. That's it. I ain't one man on the whole planet. We can't be that stupid. One Allah, he ain't oversee everybody. He waiting on us to get in tune. That's all he waiting on for us to get in tune. When he came down there and there was a screw up. You know what he went to? He went to Ka'ua and said, shut up, Adam. I need to talk. Huh? Yes, it is. He said, no. This 50-50. I need to talk to her, me and her, because this is an issue with me and her. Didn't it? No, sir. Where the man at? That's on. Where the man? I need to talk to the man. Y'all stuff. I don't want to get too deep. This won't be the time, not appropriate. Y'all paying attention on the screen? Y'all paying attention? We done with excuses. We can't keep making excuses. That's all we did all our whole life. You'll be behind. I'm telling you, y'all got a mind again. You got to fix your relationship. You got to take this thing more serious than you've been doing it. You're going to lose. You can't win this without Yahuwah. You got to set your mind. You got to set your affection. A lot of stuff you're doing, examine yourself. Everybody here know what they're doing, including me, everybody. That's why you make change. That's why you continue to exist and quit thinking everything okay. Sometimes it ain't got to be saying it's just going to be profitable for you. That signs of growth. When you going to make changes? You're in the same rut. What am I make changes? How many? Don't even raise your hand. Nobody raise your hand, please. This ain't for the order. How many of y'all in a rut? So what point do you start looking at what I do differently? Why you in a rut? I don't know, because be in a rut. You serious? Are you serious? Because I'm trying to get your attention. I'm trying to get your attention, tell you things are not working out because you're not in a good place. We're not in a good place. That's all he's trying to get us to realize. Why else? Why else? Let me guess, because all of him hate black people. Because I need to get your attention. That's not why I get you to pay attention. That's right. Stuff keep happening, stuff. Why? I need your attention. He can't get your attention. So I make you suffer. And you'll keep going. You have these spiritual wilderness walks. Notice I have far kind of folk come here. Wilderness walk. Camille Doge, I'm on a spiritual walk. Why you laughing about it? You know about that? Then it looked deep. Then it sounded deeper. They couldn't even work, couldn't do no, oh yeah. So I had my time just with the Lord, just go spiritual walk. Some reason though, didn't need no time to Lord in Camille Doge. All just a cover up. Just stop it. You can live and do right and still have time. I just need us to make sure we right. That is so important on every end. Do y'all understand? How many times I told you, you're going to lose these young people. Young people don't work the way you're thinking. Why y'all think they get them on all this social media? What y'all think they sell on social media? Poverty, homelessness. These kids show them lifestyle. These people show them lifestyle. How they gonna get your kids out your hand? They're gonna take your kids out your hand. They can't see nothing better for you what you think. You can't win. Your mouth ain't gonna change nothing. People gotta see a change. Just like with salvation. I know they told you. When you get it, we go on the other side. You think everybody went on your hook because they gonna get on the other side? Don't about buying that stuff, man. Gotta see something new. He don't even work like that. I know it sounds good, people tell you them lies, don't they? People sell us a lot of bill of good because people don't want you to know the truth. It ain't about being rich. There's a certain relationship. And he wants you to know you haven't believed in me in vain. Don't work like that. I know, no, you can't worry about it. I got you. Let them people keep telling you that stuff. That guy who begged for Yahushua, that begged Yahushua about it, he was struggling too. He said, you know what, I ain't even worried about it. I'm going to borrow this money and bury Yahushua, and then when I get on the other side, glory! Everybody remember who the guy was that begged his body from Pelotas? Yosef or Arimatheus? Must have been a struggling little town. He was rich. And he was following Yahushua. I don't know how a man could have had no money with following Yahushua. Everybody know you say you're supposed to be poor. Do y'all know every malak that he set up, not one that was struggling? Y'all remember the name of that poor malak? Only one that became poor, the one that came down here, started to fool with us. Yahushua. Everyone you ever had, you ever said, go watch him. He made sure they were wealthy. He set them up. And they knew what their relationship had to be too. And when their relationship won, you coming down. You and this people. See, it ain't about selling you about being rich or having things. It's about selling you on the relationship. See, this is what you have to know because we're flesh, okay? We can have all the spiritual talk we want to. Do this for me. Can y'all do that for me? Get this thing right here. See, do this. Let's do that. Bite down as hard as you can. I need blood. Give me blood. First person to get blood wins. Show it to me. Come on. Y'all ain't trying. Huh? Come on, give me blood. You ain't gonna believe why. There's some things inside this right here called nerves. Those nerves are sensitive and prone to a certain amount of pain to say, hey, stupid. Hey, stupid. You're hurting me. Where are your nerves when they come out of your relationship? Because I'm amazed. Think about this. How you couldn't bite and bring blood up? But you can transgress the man who gave you life. Think about it. Come on. We ain't try. I ain't lying. I bit in that thing. I ain't even lying. I bit in it as hard as I could. Look at all that blood. Y'all see it dripping? Give me a towel right quick. Joy, you get the towel? Those nerves in him. Why I don't have that when they come down to transgressing their man Torah? Why you don't have it? Why you don't have it? They come down to being more responsible when that man tell you to do something. See, you ain't gonna believe it. This, sir, man, you're in violation again. We'll get ready to sign the Q'dash Zamar. Just showed you did it. He just want to make sure. He said, so you pick that up. Nothing. You know, they said, if something wrong with your mind, you could, don't y'all know that? You do therapy. Huh? If I could bite through him and blood shot, would you not say something wrong with my mind? Why would something be wrong? Just from professional standpoint, why? It don't make sense. You hear that? From a professional standpoint, it does not make sense for me to inflict pain on myself. So something would have to be wrong with me. So when the man say he gonna kill me if I violate his Torah, and I do it, ain't something wrong with me then? He let me do this with all of us so he make sure. He said, I just want on record when I send you to Sheol. Did y'all try? I ain't see you. Give me blood. Who can do it? $20 for the work and give me blood. At least show me some tears. Show me, fall out. Show me you bit so hard you done fell all out because it done. Who got blood? Any blood? Justin, any blood? Now, ask yourself this. How he set you up to be able to do this, and you ain't set up to be able to follow that word? That some don't stop you to keep you before you got that far. Some didn't stop you. Some stopped me before look, why didn't? I need to, oh, good, I got to run to the bathroom. Yes, sir. Got a towel. Y'all see that blood? I bit in that thing. Y'all saw my face expression? I bit in that thing too. He has a problem. Now, if I could have did that and got some blood, he said, the man's stupid. It makes sense. The man a lunatic. It makes sense why he would do that. None of his senses are working. The one from the Ruach or the one from the Basar. But since he see this, he said, so they do know what they're doing. Just one for the record. I don't really know how to conversation with y'all because you need to know everything straight across the board because you need to make some adjustments. If you're not where you need to be, why are you comfortable? Right. I don't want you to get stuck on, oh, he want me to get stuck. I don't want you to get stuck. I want you to get right. I want you to see that when you do right by him, it's a benefit. It's a benefit in doing. I ain't just doing right to do right. I do right. He done show. It's a benefit. I used to think that, it ain't about having that now. It's about when you're on the other side, which is true. That is, the work is to transform on the other side. But I'm a man. He knows that I need something. Come on. I need something. Get married. How many of y'all got married before you came in here? What you give them? The men, what you give them? What you give them? Did you buy a what? The men, they didn't buy a ring? What the ring for? You got a whole life ahead of yourself. What the ring for? That woman needed something. I need something to know you serious. That this ain't just a conversation. Come on, Daddy, you say, what would the ring for? That's all I want. Show me something. Give me something so I'll see that I'm looking that what you're saying, that there's a very great possibility of this happening. Don't y'all know we not smarter than him? You want me to believe I'm going to go somewhere I ain't never been. Ain't never been there before. You want me to hold on when I got other offers. I got club offers, drink offers, smoke offers. Come on. I got offers. And you tell me to wait on you. And you can't do, no, I can't do nothing now. I can do absolutely nothing now. Everything will be later. That's tight. You got a record of anybody else? I need something. I need you to do something for me. Hello? Yes, sir. When Yahushua gave them the Torah, statute, and commandment? Well, the Torah would be, the instruction, direction. You know when he gave it to them? After they said he could bring them out. What good that stuff I'm already in bondage? So I need some more laws. Come on. I got to build Pharaoh his pyramids. I got to go and reap down this man's fields. And you got some, thou shall not kill, thou shall not steal, thou shall not bear false witness, thou shall not lust. Are you serious? Every time I see these people walk around here more than me, what you saying not to do? And wait on you for what? Did you not know that he waited till you brought them out? They had to know you can do something. They had to know you kill, you make alive, you put in captivity. You give liberty. Hello?
Yes, sir.
What do y'all think? What are y'all thinking? I hate this, that my boss gets a bad, it's lies. Y'all got lies going around about my boss. Yes, I'm a company guy. I'm gonna be up front with you. I'm a company guy. I ain't the guy you're gonna be able to run down with. I'm gonna tell it. I kiss his behind. Tell your friends about it. I'm sold on I'm a company. That's the old kiss up smell. That's me. I be kissing up every time. I kiss up. Because the man pay up, just like he said. You do piss poor service. You drag. Y'all, I tell you, get an unction about yourself. Get a rite of anointing. Get a push about yourself. Start doing something different. I try to give them 5 minutes early. Do 7. Then work your way to 10. Do something different. Let them notice you. Let the man notice and see you. This, you know what I'm saying? I see you. What do you do? Y'all tell me. My king, can I get the minutes down for me? Can I ask one of y'all something? What do you do that he'll recognize you over anybody else? Can y'all tell me? Can anybody tell me? If y'all at home, my king, can y'all stand up for me and tell me? And I cut the mic on. Tell me what will separate you from everybody else? What will you do that the next man won't do? What will separate you and make a difference? Can anybody tell me? Do what they say do, whatever it takes. Let me ask y'all that. When y'all answer, y'all giving me out some things like this. No, I say, you. What do you do that will separate you, distinguish you out from anybody else?
Single father, 2 kids.
2 single, 2 kids, hold out. So what else?
Hold out forever to the end of time.
There's a whole lot forever to the end of time. Hey, look at me. You need to know for yourself what make you different. What separates you? What separates you? And I don't think I'm putting y'all on front. This is what I want. This is what I want you to realize. It. When he came down, he picked 12 men. You tell me it wasn't but 13 in Jerusalem? Why he picked those 12? That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. I know. Listen, go ahead and let them tell you. Oh, he tried to punk y'all. I wouldn't do that to you. You're a man. I want you to be all the man you can be in life better. And I want to tell you the truth. Some got to separate you from everybody else. That's all I want you to realize. Some got to separate you from everybody else. You're men. You ain't just men. You got to know who you come from. What's your purpose? You know why Yahushua cannot? He know where he came from. He know what their purpose is. Who got him out from their purpose? Who got him from their purpose? You ain't gonna believe it. That distinguished him out from anybody else. You know, in the y'all can have a seat. Appreciate it. In the Yum, you can go ahead and sign that while I'm talking. I ain't gonna hold you up there. Cause I know you've been praying. You walk down the hall, pad me everything. Come on, appreciate it. So, but this is what y'all look at. Appreciate it. I know everybody got their thing, but I guarantee you, when this whole thing wrap up, if you do what I tell you, you'll appreciate me later. I guarantee you'll appreciate me later. Let me tell you something. You'll get it. I know they talk about me because they got to do it. They done it about it. You cause a call on everybody. You got to do it. He let me know. They got to talk about it. They gonna talk. It ain't just about it. They gonna talk against me because the easy thing to be is a non-performing man. It's the easiest, most comfortable thing to be. And really not about even criticize because really a whole lot of them ain't doing that anyway. And people have become comfortable with that. And people who's less inferior look as they have productivity when they actually don't. It's just they sold you a bad bill of goods. That's why I tell you sometimes you gotta look at your associate. Some have no associate, and it makes sense. Some it's poor association. You need people to help drive you toward, and you need to have a drive. You're a man. That's just being it. You thinking he made Adam? What he made Adam to do? I need a man to be able to be like me. He gotta be able to think like me. He gotta be able to handle. Man, he gotta be able to run the shaman and the Aras at the same time. Can y'all understand? He got to be able to run shaman here. I can't run one thing. Do y'all understand it, man? Hold on. What you gonna do about the sea? So what? I don't just lay around twiddling the thumb. I got to run the shaman and the Aras. Hold on. Then I got to go to the young. Then, hold on, I got the animals, I got the people, whatever comes, I got to run all this. So, am I really your enemy? I'm your friend. How you can't do but one thing? And everything kill you, you ball up, you quit, you cry. Adam couldn't have done it. Not based off of how it was made. It don't take nothing to stop, it take everything to keep going. It's all about what you want to try to do. Y'all get locked in this lazy way of doing things. Like, and now we come to the end of things, we got to push harder. That's got to separate from everybody else. Some got to make you different. Some got to show you different than everybody else. Yeah. That's just being honest. Some got to separate and distinguish you out from everybody else. And a lot of times y'all get caught, anybody ain't trying to prove nothing. See, all that is that I ain't doing nothing stuff. And I'm coming. I already know that. Listen, I know when you catch them talk like that, I already know where you're at. Because that's the excuse you'll make. I ain't trying to do all that. Then I can't come to serve. Like I ain't doing nothing. That's why I be him. So that's why I ain't doing nothing. That's why I'm him. I'll think more than any work that you'll ever do with your hands. Yeah. I'll think it out quicker than you'll do it. You'll do all that. I've been thought more than what you've been done. But at being a man, that's what you got to be able to do. You got to push in your mind to be willing to. But your main thing is to me yourself to create the relationship. Okay? We're talking about distinguishing ourselves. Even with our Aku, they're writing for you. Like, Aku, stand up for me. Y'all at home too, please. Aku, y'all stand up for me. Tell me what separates you? What distinguishes you out? What's the distinguishing factor that you'll do that the average woman will not do? Matter of fact, over average won't hardly do it. That's fine. Y'all can sit down. Ka'il, who can find? Ka'il. They'll call her name Ka'il. You know, Ka'il is also the name of a warrior. That also is a fighter. We're not talking, she'll fight. See, she's, he looked at a woman that'll do that. This woman is a fighter. While her house is down and sleep, she up. They'll never know about it. When they wake up, they just see the snot out the one. They won't wake up because they junk on top of the bed. They shake and snore out their head. Somebody need to light no fire. She said she look, listen, she don't just look at how, she look well to it. She made sure, y'all like to spread your leg. It's more of this stuff than spread your legs. Really, you ain't done nothing a prostitute can't do, sweetie. And do it better and quicker. That's just being honest. Don't sell yourself on that, sweetie. We talking about doing something that he recognized. We're talking about being someone that he distinguished. She looks well to the ways of her house. He talking about her dressing, how she adorns herself, how she decorates herself. Everything about it. Matter of fact, she does so well. Listen, folks, like I said, you got a good one, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You got a good one. That's a good one. He said it. He said when he sit down in the gates, you know what her kids rise and call her? They said she a Baraka. Her kids come to her, you a Baraka. This don't bother y'all. Y'all got me? This don't bother you. Stuff needs to bother you when you can't distinguish yourself out from, especially when he put distinguishing factors about us. What, like say, Q'dash? That probably wouldn't be distinguishing when something separates. He gave them certain dressing attire because all these things were supposed to distinguish them. Conversation supposed to distinguish you. Okay. I wonder how they wound up, Cuff wound up coming out here and he started saying that he didn't know Yahushua. They said your speech. You've been around, we can tell the way you told. It gave him away. He said his speech betrayed him. When it closed down, they said, man, look at that man how he talked. That man been with him. He said, I vow I had never been with him. I'd never been with him. They're like, I know I seen him in with him. And that's how he talk. What's distinguishing you? Let me tell you something. This thing wound up, I had time to consider this. I'm very serious on the moves I'm getting ready to make. Y'all got to have no idea. Y'all want to know what I'm doing? I'm plotting. Y'all think I'm playing on it? Please believe me when I tell y'all, I am plotting. Y'all got me? I am plotting. I'm going to get the people in. It will not be all of you because these are decisions you've made. I put in too much time. I can't hug it. Answering around. They can't sit around. Answer. It's like what y'all done. Who put more time in their place than I do? I leave from what I get through all my feet. I'm sitting on the meeting. I had to eat in the meeting. I stay the last minute. I get through, leave here, I record, and I go straight to the cool, start working them out. And what I do, I cut y'all. I said, come on, I ain't got time for y'all. I ain't got time to talk. Come on. You're a guy in the spirit, then. You know I like that though, because you're paying attention. You can look at me, You know I'm gonna need something from you, right? Huh? What I'm gonna need? I want you to put it by your dad's name. All right, he deserves that check. Go ahead and do that thing. So now, it is because I have to do things that are going to distinguish me out from other preachers. I got this son that's going to distinguish me out. If I don't do what they'll do, come in, give you 15, 30 minutes and gone, ain't no distinguishing factors. I put the time in. I put the money in because the rest of them won't do it. Y'all got it? Ain't a preacher obligated to go in their pocket for you. Ain't nobody obligated to do nothing for you. You made those agreements. That's your responsibility. I would do it because it would be distinguishing factors. Y'all got it? I'll give up. I'll let it go, whatever it is, because I have to make sure I distinguish myself. Y'all got it? It's about the commitment and relationship. You worry about your feelings. We all got feelings. We're talking about getting things done and making sure we make it in. We're at the end now. People came through before. They talked about, won't be long. They ain't see nothing. We seeing that thing happen. And you ain't gonna believe it. It's in your days. When they seen the war in Jerusalem, and them people in it, them folks ain't never seen this stuff. Nobody ain't never seen none of this stuff. It's just happening now. This stuff done told. That man said, this stuff happened. He said, it ain't never happened before. Let him go ahead and tell you a lie. This stuff ain't never happened before. That man trying to tell y'all he getting ready to come back. Where are you? Y'all told me all your distinguishing factors. I heard I almost wasn't gonna have a chance to preach because y'all had so much stuff to tell me. And this is because where's your relationship? I'm really trying to help y'all. See, let me tell you, I remember it was a lady. I went to True Church. They hated her. Mother Shaw, she dead now. She wore a shirt, she wore this, everything up to him. Her sleeve out. They had to put the mothers on it they had to move her, they had to move her their feet. Now, what they had like the assemblies. So they'll put on that, listen, some kind of way she gonna approach. They put on there, they put on there, short talk. She hit them sisters, listen, why is she on program? She looked at them, tell them. She said, I'll come along. She started talking to her, tell them. She said, get that showing up real Holy Ghost. Start telling them how I make you dress, how you make you live, how you want. Them sisters, I can't stand when everything run her mouth. They put short talk about her name. That started them bar. Then take along to cut through them. So listen, digging it hard. Listen, they be pit like hot heifers. She done cut down them trying to tell them they do it again. They don't want to hear nobody tell them what they need to do. That's why he put me here. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put them, I ain't letting it go. No. I'm working to work on the wheel. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, I'll be y'all best friend. Y'all just don't believe it. I'm trying to save your soul alive. You're gonna die, you're gonna have attitude. This what y'all look at. This was dumb. You got a problem with me. Who I work for? Big man. Where you think that's going? So, you got a security company. I'm gonna borrow for a second. I want you to be truthful. This number 2, your security company. And you can tell me something I need to be doing. Man, you need to find you somebody to talk to what you need to, boy. Where you at with that? Honestly. So he got to go. Cam need to go. You hear that, Cam? You got to go. Cam got to go. You did. You say he got to go. Cam, he had to let you go, Cam. He with me. I don't know who you think he was talking to. Because Cam, he need to learn how to talk to people when he come up to him, right? Why is he getting fired? You said Cam got to go. Oh, I got to go. Why I got to go? But he do it to you. He said the same thing. So I got a problem with Cam, that's a problem with you. You don't believe him. A foul at Bob, that's a foul at me. Ain't that what the man told you? Anybody, he let them know now. You go ahead and they can look around. He was just a trustee. Yeah. Most didn't even know he was just a trustee. He was not a prison guard. Y'all do know that, right? He was a trustee. But he let everybody know, if you make a foul at Bob, that's a foul at me. So everybody knew how to treat Bob, didn't it? So let's get this straight. I got a problem with preaching. Ain't about Yahuwah, though. That's what you done told yourself. That's what you told yourself. Don't be stupid. Why you think, who give me the authority to come? What am I really trying? Let's think about it. I want y'all to go in your mind, because I know where y'all at. Don't think I don't know. I know every one of y'all. Don't think I don't know you. I know how you think, how you process stuff. Why you think I'm up here and talking like this? Because you're doing a great job. I'm talking like this because you know what you need to be doing. And if nobody motivates and push you, you're going to continue to lag and drag and be behind and think you're doing well, and you're not doing well because he's taking your attention. That man needs your attention. He needs all our attention. As men, we dropped the ball. Look at the word where it's at. Wait a minute. It's the men. It's the men. And you ladies will accept anything for a piece of peanuts. It's what's bad. Why y'all think these men is terrible? If they couldn't get no sex, they couldn't get no accolade, no recognition. Don't you know they had to straighten up? Chris. Yes, sir. How old are you? 40 what? 3, 40, 50, 49. Go to school, high school. Hair napping, teeth ain't breath stinking. Clothes mid-mac in the water. How many holes you get? Come up here, tell the truth now. Come on here, tell the truth. Come on up here. Don't be lying. Don't tell. You don't have a pocket full of holes?
I might have a fat ugly.
You might have a fat ugly one. Nobody gonna be like, that's just true. That cause she gonna feel sorry for you. She said, I know ugly, but you worse off than me. Yeah. See now, but look at that, be honest. Now, can you, honest, I want you to today. Look at these guys, like, what that boy, Lil Wayne? This thing like this boy look like a disgusting turd. To look at women kiss him in the mouth, I will throw up if he open his mouth. It's scary. Don't y'all know you would have never got nobody? Let me tell you what happened. You had to dress your behind off. That folks said, that joker be dressing. That said, your mind said, man, they said, he be dressing though. You had to have something now. Ooh. It's scary. The women, give yourself a hand. You have successfully crippled our men. Why? You're a lie for them. You're a cover them. You know they're insufficient. You know they're not performing. You know they're not getting done. You'll bust your behind for nothing. You heard us. You heard us. You worse than their mama. We used to blame them. You get a bad one. You say, it's the mama. This mama raised this terrible boy. These women in the street got them now. Mama can't do nothing because the women gonna take it. It looks stupid. You tell somebody, ain't no girl gonna talk to you looking like that. Man, no girl would have talked to you looking like, listen, don't even look for nothing. Go ahead, if you look like that, say, so you done did that double circumcision, because I know you ain't getting none. It was impossible. Now, it's how everything is just, I know a guy, man, he was so ugly to you, so mad. Listen, man, it was a prostitute, he lived, I knew her a long time too. No, I knew her. I remember, matter of fact, she used to be, Rick James, she went to jail for Rick James years ago. We was coming out, she wasn't going to prison for him. Took a charge for him years back. Beautiful girl too at the time. He tried to pay her, she wouldn't get him right, look so bad. Not bad, you like when a hoe won't even let you give him money, when a hoe turn down with cash. That's how bad, listen man, with cash, not interested, you look that bad. Today, all for free. They'll probably pay him now. And it ain't about getting sex and anything like that. It's just trying to get y'all to understand how much dynamics have changed things, how bad it has become for our men, for our society, because you hurt our kids. Y'all don't realize, man, a boy, even a girl, they need to see a man functioning. They don't see no crybaby whining, non-performing, man. That's what they see out here. So what they got to manage against? I know you ain't a man because my daddy was a man. What your daddy do? What your daddy do? These young boys got to see something different from us. They got to. We losing them. We're going to lose them. The game's going to get them. It's too many. We come on. It was hard to get. That stuff they doing like New York stuff and gang down. That stuff never worked down here in the South back then. People ain't interested in that stuff. About no clothes, about man, everybody wearing that stuff. Got time for that foolishness. Now these kids are glad because it's nothing. There's no imagery. That's right. There's nothing for them to pattern. Quitters, criers, whiners. Y'all need sport too. I could slang them TV. Let me tell you something. I'm impressed with absolutely none of the athletes. What I'm saying, I like Jalen Hurts. I like him. But he pissed me. I call him out too. Anyway, most of these guys just terrible. Let me tell you something. Can't get nothing done trying to watch TV sport. Larry Kelly's a big Falcon fan. Some of y'all there. None of that stuff moving. I can't do nothing. I give a flying flip about no Falcons. No, oh no, I'm just saying. It ain't. I called you. I know you're a big fan. I'm talking about all y'all. And man, let me tell you something. You are too piss poor of a shape to be saying stuff worried about any of these people. First thing we have to look at, you need to stab you. These people you looking at are getting paid dumb money because of you. Come on now. You got a baseball player got $700 million for some junk we did in the backyard in the street. Nobody should watch baseball. Everybody going there, you stupid. You stupid for going. Oh, what? You are the person making these fools. Let me see. You think the Dodgers look in their pocket found $700? No, these stupid folk watching. Or the reason why you can't even afford, man, it shouldn't cost no more than $20 if you take your whole family. You ain't doing nothing. Let me tell you something. I ain't telling no lie. I'll jump out, walk out there and get through. Good Grant, what you done? What you got? Strike, all strike, no, listen, none hitter, no hitter, and he done got 3 home runs, $1,500. All right, where you gonna make $1,500 a day? Where he gonna make $1,500 a day? The man ain't paid but 2 hours. I'm paying the man $700 an hour. He had no use. These guys talking about I'm gonna get hurt. You know how many folks get hurt on their job out here? I ain't got no $100 million contract to pay me insurance if I get. Are you serious? That's part of your responsibility. Go do something else. Go come cry me about it. Talking about running hitting somebody. What's gonna happen to you? Why you doing it? Come on, serious. We didn't give people a contract that go commit suicide. Yeah, because they're gonna blow their brains out. They ain't gonna be able to take care of their family. I ain't never seen so much dumb stuff in my life. It just irritates the money because that show you where our priorities at. These $2 niggas ain't worth a $5. This ain't worth a quarter. You ain't even playing a whole year. Basketball so sorry. These sorry jokers. Got to make a tournament every week. Cause the superstar won't play till they get ready for the championship. Where's a superstar? I'm yet to see him. Put these guys in a bubble. Where you work at? I got to put them in a bubble and put TVs in the stand and look at them. And put people's faces on because they so precious. What you got to do with COVID? You got to put a mask on and still got to go to work. Man, y'all stop it. Stop, man. Let these folks have that stuff. I'm so irritated because y'all know why. Look at your life. Look at who's paying you. $700 million? The man stayed hurt overhead the season. In 10 years, you will make $700 million. That's just from them. That's not endorsements, other stuff you get. I know. It's a way of time telling y'all. I ain't tell you saying, I just look at this. How much you make? What? It really insults your intelligence with these people. Some stuff you watch, it insults your intelligence. They even keep putting you behind it because you're the problem. Then someone, he like the fact, sorry team behind the watch. I pleaded with him. This on stuff. Let me tell you something. This what I don't get with y'all. This any of y'all. Y'all want the dumbest thing in my life. There's no way I'm believing a loser. I don't put no, man, I don't play that stuff. You know what they say about, Who had a more winning team? You know it, Lee. I pick a nigga after the Super Bowl over. Man, been around with no loser, man, all that time. You a loser. You get paid to lose. He told, Hayward told me, he said, I tell you what, I'm done. He said, preacher, who your team? I said, ain't your business. Why? He said, I'm going who you get. He said, preacher, always a winner. He said, I'm going. Then he said, I'm going with preacher. He said, who a preacher? He said, I'm done being a loser. He said, I tell you when the Super Bowl over with. Matter of fact, 5 minutes, because it might call something back. After it's off about 5-10 minutes, that's my team. Well, I'm with Yahuwah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. The group I rap with, I'm trying to think what their name is. Whoa! I can't imagine it. We winners. How y'all ride with these losers? I don't get it. Listen, it's contradictory to what y'all got to believe sometimes. I don't only got you're a loser. I'm not going to invest my loser. I'm not going to help you rate people. Pay. They said the Dodger ticket, but you know, I just heard that they said the ticket's going to be. The Dodger ticket, the average ticket. Give me a ticket. Did you hear about it, Boston? $450. $457. Starting ticket. Because they dumb, they pay $7. And you ain't going to believe it. They get some of him. That's stupid. I'm just going to watch it on TV. They can't get money from rating. Because they're going to get advertisement. Don't make them go in the hole and go out of business. Tell them jokers, say, listen, Spirit spoke to me. Everybody getting $1,500 a week. Listen, if you can get more than that, listen, be safe. You'll come back and take that fee, you'll be like, you still got that. So you do good. That's contingent on, you got to do well. Did I tell you about me? Some of that stuff I see people do out there. I watched that Kansas game. What game we were looking at when the boy lined up on the wrong side? Who that was? Buffalo. That joker lined up. Listen, I said, when you can look down, watch it. I'm on offense, receiver. This my center. Hey! And then you trip offside. You serious? When I can look down my spine and see my butt crack and look in the center eyes, and I'm on offense, I'm a receiver, I don't know I'm offside. I'd have settled out to I said, man, this is a game. Don't let that bother you. Listen, you ain't never come back. Your stuff is in the street. Listen, man, the whole locker, I'll slang on the expressway. If I see you, I'm going to chase you. Don't you ever come to this stadium. Don't you come on their property. I'm telling you, let me be a coach. Listen, y'all love them games. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to chase you every time I sound like a dog. Don't come back on. You're a receiver. You're a professional. I look down my spine. I see my butt crack. I look in the center eyes. Hey, and take off. And I'm outside. I said, son, you too dumb. You shouldn't even been on the plane. You're too dumb to wear this uniform. Man, I snapped at this. Nobody for I ain't come. Man, I'd have died that joke. I've been snapped. They be like, what didn't happen? I'd have grabbed that joke. I've been slanging that joke everywhere. They be like, code done locked. I'm telling you, them guys be in line. But I mean, don't worry. You ain't right. We get going to go. I said, where you going? I said, you're not going on that bus? You can't get on that bus. You need an Uber. Tell me, I gotta get an Uber to go to the hotel. No, to go home. Man, listen, I've been told them folks, I'm not paying for that room. If y'all let him in that room, that's on him. All your stuff is in the lobby. Don't go back there. I told them folks, press charge and he come back. Let me tell you what I do. I will pay somebody to purposely go there and vandalize that room and call the police. I'll put fentanyl under bed, oxycodone, crack cocaine. I'll find, listen, Jeffrey Epstein, I'll fight and get nudie photos, just throw them on the kid. When them folks come and say, you going to jail, you go back to the hotel. I said, I want to go back to the hotel. What I need to do? Run, Forrest, run. Y'all make these people, listen, these people are highway robbing us. This is what I look at what I mean. Before you sound wise, how well are you functioning? These people are taking from you. You're losing. We're losing. Our men, this don't bother you. They just say, I ain't hating on nobody. These guys are piss poor performers. There's a retarded excuse that they give it. Don't take the job. If it's that dangerous, don't play it. Because I'm only paying $1,500. That's for my starters. Are you serious? They said, where my 15? I said, where you want? I'm gonna practice. You talking about practice? Practice? Man, I got $200, man. Man, you don't get out of my face, man. And I want some change, too. I want some change, man. Tell me, man, please don't make me lose it. Matter of fact, you ain't even here no more. Just go. I take it. I ain't got it. Police! I'm telling listen, I said, where you stay? I'll tell you, I vandalized the hotel. You going to jail. Get out the property. Because y'all know why? Man, I grew up. We went to, y'all know the break? It was $2. $2. You talking about $20, you can eat, man, $20, $2. I cannot get over these prices. And everybody good with it. They been in stadium putting you further away. Yeah. And you still comfortable. And no, I'm gonna go buy a 95,000-inch TV. Two white losers. I don't get this. Let me move on. I don't know. I'm getting. My personal feeling getting involved now. I'm telling you, I be watching y'all these loser teams. It bothers me. I laugh and I play, but it bothers because I don't have no loyalty with no losers. I don't know why I just don't have it. They'll tell me I drop them. It don't make me no difference. Yeah. Tom Brady start losing. Why I said I said, man, I'm done with that. Man, he won that Super Bowl with Tampa. My man came back next year. My man starting to look bad. I told him, I said, it's time to retire. What I said? Yeah. Keep staying. He's still great. I see y'all LeBron fans. I see. Still great. Man, they making up stuff. The man finna have more championship than Wilt Chamberlain. They ain't even 20 games. How you got a ring in 15 games? Yeah, I've been playing them series championship. Man, professional athlete ain't became nothing but HBCU football. You can't have a bowl every time you play. Bowl of bowls. Boulder bowls. Man, stop it. Every time you got classic. Everything a classic. Everything a classic on a bowl. Man, come on, man. Now, LeBron, that's how terrible these guys is. They just got to get these guys. You make too much money to be making up this stuff. If people that play the game, they look at, I play the game to win. That's the game. It's a game. The object is to win it all, not no make up a bowl every other week. Oh, don't want another bowl. Man, stop it. All right, let's move on. Let's get back to my word. Romans 15:4. I don't know what's going on. Whew, don't follow long. Bishop Beth HaMashiach, Romans 15:4. Listen.
For whatever Nikatab before.
Whatever. Written before.
Nikatab for telemeters.
Written to teach us, show us, instruct us.
So that through endurance.
Going through.
And through the Nakum.
And through the comfort.
Of the Ketubim.
Of the writers.
We might have Tifa.
Let's see what happened. Second chapter of the book of EU. They call it Job. EU. Chris, I seen you up there too. I seen a bunch. I appreciate it. Definitely good to see him back. And with everybody else too. But I'm always happy when I see young people. Yeah, I turned my life. I was 26. We see young people, because when you 22, 20, 18, 19, a lot of these young folks here, when I see my young people with it hanging stand, Danny, proud of you. Mm-hmm. Danny been out of school and really graduated from college. And you can leave and go somewhere. I'm proud of you to stay here.
That's right.
You hear me? A lot of folks, the first they hit the road. Go check and see what. I tell you, life ain't working. Go tell them, say how good life do. They'll tell run around, they ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
You ain't got no direction. These folks don't ride. Why how you come back in Barack?
That's right.
You gonna marry a Spanish woman? You let me tell you, look, do that for me. Do that for a minute. I'm gonna tell you why. If you make a sharp turn to your right, just head. That's why. That's all I'm saying. You get one and pull them stunts your daddy pull, but your neck gonna be messed up. You ain't gonna be doing no cartwheel. You look at your daddy back there now. Look at it. Man, what them Spanish. When your daddy called me on the phone, I said, what? He said, I'm doing flips and stuff. I said, what? He said, man, I can do that. I can do it a long time. After you and Maya, one more, all the flips are gone. That man, he can't flip no more. He said letting the hair grow out. He said, boy, it's rough out here. He tight out here, man. Do not go span. I'm not against spanning with. Look at Harvey. He don't know. Can you do a cartwheel? Stand up for a second. I'm just saying, stand up for a minute. I don't see something. No. Can you do 3 jumping jacks? Let me see. Oh, that's good. Yeah, he losing already. When I first met that man was like, pop, pop, pop. I was like, goodness. Look at that. That man like he been working out with Big Bird, ain't it? But I'm spanning women. Listen, I'm not against spanning women. You just got to have your energy together. You got to have so many invited Benjamin, back braid, neck braid, calf, isn't that right? Ankle braid, leg holster. Boy, them spanning women, woo. Boy, it's rough on you. We're praying for you, man. We're praying for you. All right, let's go here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all hang in now. Just you ain't got no more pictures we need to put up here, do you? Just for the record. All right. We got EU. This is EU. They call it job. They call it job 2. You can't have job 2 unless you got the first job. You 2 and 1. Distinguishing factors. What are we talking about? Let's say.
Again, there was a Yum.
What that mean? That stuff more people don't pay attention to. Again, they keep running. See, it's talking about when you hear again, that means something had to happen the first time. I need to know. I didn't pay attention. So this ain't because sometimes you'll think it's a first occurrence. See, remember what you had to have at the mouth. What was it again?
2. So
when I started off and told you again what that means. It got to be because the only way it could be again, it had already happened the first time. They went on, I didn't see 2 times what happened. That's because you're not a thinker. That's why you got to pay attention when you read it. The man told you again. What happened again?
There was a Yum.
When what?
The B'nai of Elohim came to present themselves before Yahuwah.
The Benin? What would that be, the Benin?
Sons.
Son? Okay, go ahead.
And the Satan also came among them to present himself before Yahuwah.
Y'all said that, and Satan also came before him.
Yahuwah said to the Satan, where have you come from?
What he say he doing?
Then Satan answered Yahuwah and said, from roaming about on the Arats and from Halak around on it.
Since we talk about that, right? 2 Corinthians. Now I got to go a different way, but I'll come back around. Yahuwah see fit. 11:9. 2 Corinthians 11:9. I'm happy. Y'all know what I'm doing. I'm doing Yahuwah did. You know they told you to say Elohim created. Really, you look at let's say built the man. Man got to be built. That's why he said I made him up, right? When he see man get outside, get up going, he said, that's not how I made him. And all he want people to realize when they see something that don't operate the way he told them, he said, that's not how I made him. You know what I'm saying? That's all you see, he said, man, he meant, you ain't gonna believe it. He said, that's not how I made him. He said, I made him up right. That's what he said. He said, I made him up right. But you start seeking out stuff. That's why you gotta be willing and be mind. If being a man, I'll tell you how to do, a man had to keep his mind open. Like this, keep your mind open, because Yahuwah talking. Y'all got it? And you got a man, it got to register for a man. I can't wait on hitting a woman. I got to make sure it register for me. Y'all hear me? When Yahuwah talking, you a man. You got to make sure you listening. When he called on Joker, listen, if you didn't know, when it came down to Shemuel, he did all the work. What was the problem, Chris? I'm going to need that check too. Come on. Come on, Kerry. Come. My brother said, come. You know, when I say Chris, what you supposed to do? When I say Chris, you say check. When I say Chris, Kerry, check. Yeah, you meet him up there with it. What happened?
Whoa.
With Shemuel.
What about him?
Okay, there's going to be 2 checks. What happened?
When?
He was doing all the work, the service.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
He didn't know Yahuwah yet.
See, that took too long. That's good, though. He right there. Where your check? Where your check? I ain't see it. Where you put it at? Oh, that's yours? Put it there beside so I know that's yours. If you don't mind, that's why I know it. How many you put up there?
I mean, that's supposed to
But at least 2. It took you a minute. Well, what you laugh for? Put another. What's all that? What's so funny? Put it right behind that other one right here. So say it wrong, write it down. There goes. So if I call you and tell you put the check up down, that way just come back and put another one, because all 3 of them yours. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So tell them what happened now. So he was doing the service because he was doing the keeping.
Right.
He was doing like, now he wasn't doing the offering because we knew that Ali, who they call Eli, his sons were doing the offering. But he was doing all the service for us to keep it. Right. He was doing all the work. But what the problem was now?
He didn't know Yahuwah.
He didn't know Yahuwah. You ain't gonna believe it. When Yahuwah called him, you ain't gonna believe it. He ran to Ali. Ali said, I didn't call you. He said, I didn't call you. And he called him again. He ran back. He said, here I am. Ali said, I didn't call. He said, but he perceived. He talking. He said, when you go back and you lay down, he said, when you hear the call, he said, you tell him your abode hear you, your slave, your servant. A slave a little different than a servant. Servant quick, go do it. But a slave is kind of in captivity and kept. Let him know his slave hearing. That's when Yahuwah revealed himself to him. Let me help y'all out. Akeem, hey, y'all consider when you sit down and let that man know your abode hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your slave hear you.
Yes, sir.
So he can start dealing with you. Okay. Probably ain't that. I probably get some help. Chill out. Probably ain't that. He said, we're in the same position we've been in. You don't know, because you don't know. If you don't know, you need to know what the order is.
That's right.
See, these are distinguishing things that made it. See, Ali knew. He done ran to him twice. I mean, he was running to the Ish Ali, but Ali said, I'm talking to you. And he let him know. You let him know when he called again. You let him know your boy hear you. He knew when he got to talk to him that morning. He let him know, tell me everything you told you. Because he know he ain't call you for nothing. He told you something, didn't he? If you hold back anything from me, Yahuwah do the same thing to you. He knew Yahuwah trying to reveal himself to you. You need to be a listener. That's why a lot of things, you got to be in an attitude. You got to be in a position. You got to be in the situation where you can hear.
That's right.
You said he was out in the field. He was just chopping and going. All of them was out there. And them folk were putting the wall back up there. And all of him was talking to him. And see, all that was a distraction to him. What is that one? That's exactly what he was laying down. He got a man when he laying down so he can get him to consider. He was trying to get a man to try to turn him, to get him to look. He told you, he said, speak once, yea, twice. He said, but each don't even perceive it. Huh? Abba Malak, who he called Abimelech. He didn't believe what he was doing when he talked to him. So all I'm trying to do, this is my goal. I feel like I have a great quorum of people as a whole. I just see where a lot of the defects at, and we got to change it. We're gonna be making a lot of changes. And it'll pay off when you make it in. If you don't make it in, then you blame yourself. I still ain't gonna be the fault. Come and do my job. And my job to make sure everyone, every man, every woman, every boy, every girl, these young people, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Don't worry about it. Y'all said, no, you be concerned. If y'all got a mind and ear you can hear, all my young people can hear me, raise your right arm. Okay, put the right arm down. If you can hear me, you young, raise your left arm. If you can hear me, you young people, wave so you can pay attention. Just making sure. So that means he talking to you too. I just want to make sure if you couldn't catch on the little order, I tell you, don't worry about it. I wouldn't even force him because it's not in the capability right now. But if you're capable, you can hear that, he making it plain enough that you can hear it too. I want to make sure we get this right. Everybody deserves it. You know, people just sold up bad bills of good, man. Ran the kids off somewhere and left the grown people somewhere. These kids got to know what's going on. They got to see us, Father. Listen, now you raise them up in children's church. Let them play. Let them get up. Let them color. Let them go. Then they get in here, they want to color. They want to play in here. Because you don't raise them up. They don't grow up, learn to play. Give them some. They need some activity books. They don't need no activity. This is your activity right here.
That's right.
Activate yourself. He told me to train you up in the way you should go so when you're old, you won't depart. How we done lost a lot of these kids? Oh, we brought them, but what they did, they slept, they hung out there somewhere, did something else while we was in here. I raised them in here. No, you raised them in there.
Yeah.
That's why we got to change. They got to understand that, listen, got you for real. Old people, even though Christian church didn't do nothing, don't for them play that stuff. They taught you behind, listen, you going to the bathroom, you're doing that quiet singing. Sit your behind that. You had to pee, you had to get some. Listen, you get it in. Then, come on. Let's go out that way. You ain't sleep on that water fountain. I see Basha laughing. You ain't never seen that like that before. What you seen? Don't fall that. Man, don't fall. Listen, while you a kid, you walk. Usher that door, look at you, say you. Turn your behind right. Anybody remember them usher? Listen, and all one of them old, that lady must have went to everybody's church. Be at that door, listen. We had no church. You walk that line, you got that lady, look at you, tell that sin, look at you. She said, go back down to your seat. You got to wait till she ain't paying attention, try to hit another door. They like, man, let me tell you, I'm fucking to teach you. They said, man, God up that talk. That's amazing. they didn't have the whole of the truth, but they had enough sense to realize that the man was talking. And you need to be conscious.
Right.
They said wasn't no benefit for those that paid. Look where it put us now. He was trying to teach us then how to act. That's something you got him. Amazing. You know when he taught them how to act in Jerusalem, how to act when they got to Jerusalem, when they were outside of it. He didn't wait till that guy was never gonna be too hard. He started teaching before they got there. He said you should do this in the land where you're going to possess it. So he was teaching us in the Christian church how to do things then, because he knew when you got here, you ain't had no training here. You ain't had no training. That's why you play, you mess around. That's why you behind, because you ain't had no training. He trained them. What they can say, man, bump that jump. I'm teaching you here, so when you get here, you know how to do. He kept that note. The land you're going to possess, you should do it there. This is where you're going to do it. So everything about the Christian church wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
This 2 Corinthians 11:9, listen.
For the Akim came from Macedonia, gave me enough of my needs, and in everything.
Oh, that's
I kept
happened now.
myself.
We call it Macedonia. Go ahead.
And in everything I kept myself from being a burden to you, and so shall keep myself.
You hear that? Look at him. Look what the man said he did. Hold on. For the Akim, the brothers, they came from Macedonia, they call it Macedonia, gave me enough of my needs, and in everything I kept myself from being a
Burden.
to you, and so you shall keep myself. And he said, and you shall keep. And so shall keep myself. See, these people looked at that, they were looking at, that's how the Akim operates. So I don't want you to go down there and take that from the people. I want to make sure it be a benefit to them.
Right.
See what the Akim did now?
Right.
He said he had to help the Akim before he can get there. He said that's why he couldn't go, because the Akim. Them Akim said, no, when we go down there, so I don't want you to have to need it. Go down there so you can do the work.
That's right.
If I got y'all on paid to realize, y'all understand how this book actually instills someone every y'all behind. When I'm saying y'all behind, we behind. These Akim, they say, well, I ain't no preacher. That ain't my job. The Lord provide. The Akim, they may say he had enough.
That's right.
Because they looked at the work. See, this is what I'm trying to get y'all. Y'all got to start thinking about the work. That stuff y'all do, y'all take from the work. These guys looked at that. Look here, he said, and get what he said. And get what? And so I'm going to keep myself. I'm going to make sure. I'm going to make sure it ain't going to be a burden, ain't going to be a cost to you. Come on.
As the Amat of the Mashiach is in me, this boasting of mine shall not be stopped.
That the truth or the anointed is in me, they're boasting of mine.
Shall not be stopped in the regions of Achaia. What is it about? Is it that I do not ahab you? The Elohim knows.
He said, because I don't ahab y'all. Elohim know if I ahab y'all. Come on.
But what I have done,
what
I continue to do.
He said, what I do, he said, I will continue to do that. So what you trying to do?
So that I make the occasion from those who want the occasion.
See that? Occasion I taught you, which is a favorable opportunity. See, somebody want to come and make it look like this is the custom of us. Y'all see what I'm saying? To put the burden on the people. He said, no. He said, I did this for a reason. He said, I'm going to cut off occasion for people that come to try to put the burden on you. Listen why.
So that they may be found like us in what they boast.
So they can be found like us. And they try to measure themselves and say, see, I'm like Shaul, who they call Paul. So y'all gave him, y'all supposed to give to me too the same way. He said, no, the Akim made sure we did it because they realized it was some people trying to frame themselves to look like them.
That's right.
What are we talking about again? Y'all forget? Hands, who forgot what we talking about? Hands. Kid, one man, how many? Come on. How many don't know what we were talking about? Who don't know? Who don't know? 1, 2, forgot. Okay. All right. So somebody tell me, do you remember what we talking about?
Nah, I'm thinking about you.
What you think about?
I'm thinking about how
Tell them what we talking about. Say it louder.
distinguishing factors.
That's what we started talking about when we came on. Distinguishing factors. You see what he said? What I will do, he said, I will continue to do this. He said, this is how I'm going to cut off the occasion. This is going to distinguish me out from the others. I'm trying to help y'all just pay attention. And say, I'm going to still tie this in with what I'm talking about. This how my boss works. Watch him. Listen.
For much anashim are false.
See that? He said, for such anashim, he said they false.
Are false shalakim.
Shalakim, they false, saying that they were sent. Come
who
on.
are deceitful workers.
See that who I to say, look, Charlotte King had sent one. You ain't gonna believe it. The brother provided for him because he was going somewhere. And they were gonna try to appeal to the people as a debt, saying, Yahuwah sent me. And they were coming as a debt. They try to look like they can frame themselves to look like Shaul. He said, these guys are false Charlotte King. They deceitful workers. What they doing, Chris?
Transforming themselves
Into
as
who?
Shalakim of the Mashiach.
That are transformed. They're trying to look like Elohim, like Yahushua done sent them. Listen why. What did he tell about this?
And it is no wonder
He said, ain't no wonder. Why?
that even he is the Satan that transforms himself into the Malaki of Aur.
Talking about that day, there was a day, remember? Again, there was a day. I told you my ball worked like that. I tie both of them at the same time. Distinguishing factors. Distinguishing factors. He said, no marvel. We shouldn't really wonder about that, Bill May. Satan did the same thing. He saw them say that, he popped right up, but you ain't gonna believe it. Who want to know? What you come for?
Mm-hmm.
Notice he didn't tell them the other because the other one had distinguishing factors about him.
That's right.
He tried to come in and look like he was or too. Yeah. See, the Benim and Elohim are light. All light is what make clear, what make manifest. That's See, don't think about glowing. All it is to make manifest. These guys came to why he recognized they were his son because they were making manifest the things of Elohim. This is your job, Akeem, is to make manifest the things of Elohim, to make sure they still stay functional and operational. What was the purpose of having Adam in the gun? You ain't gonna believe it. He was sent. He was not made in the gun. He was made outside the gun. He put him in the gun.
That's right.
He was the sent one. He was the first Shalak you knew of.
That's right.
Yeah. What y'all read in your Ukanan 3:16? Elohim, what was again? He'll sow a heart. What did he heart? What was that he made in Bereshit? The rocks that we call the long lay. And then he said he sow a heart. That what did he gave?
Only begotten.
His only begotten who?
Being.
So what was Adam?
Only begotten.
That whosoever what? That believe in him should do what?
He's saying.
Should not perish. You didn't know why. You didn't know why the man was him. He was here to keep you from perishing. Okay. In the 23rd chapter of the book of Allah Shemut that you call Exodus, he told you 23 about 20. Behold, what do I send? A Malaki, a messenger, before where? Before you. So with all the people here, Adam got him. He was in front of us to do what?
Keep us in the way.
To keep them in the way. And they were supposed to do what?
Obey his
You
voice.
need to be aware of him. Why you think no animal didn't attack it? And you need to make sure you shummer everything his call, because he will not pardon your transgressions. He said, my shim in him. It's called distinguishing. Distinguishing factor. That's all. Distinguishing factors. See, the man gave you something. Y'all, listen, why y'all think the rock's going the way it's going? Because you don't even know who you are. You don't even know what belongs to you. That's what Yahushua told you. You don't even know what belongs to you. You don't know he gave you stuff to distinguish you out from these people. I don't apologize for my conversation speech or getting on all y'all, because I care. I watch y'all slop wall, piss, pole look, all this stuff. That stuff don't move me. It's disgusting. You a man.
That's right.
It's stuff women, on The Godfather, he told you, son. How many of y'all watch the movie The Godfather? One. Godfather 1. Good, good. You know, he tried to tell Michael when he said, women and children can be careless, not men.
That's right. That's right.
He said, women and children can be careless, not men. So on the Mark movie, how they would come and shoot the women up and kill the women and the kids. Who were they killing?
Man.
Who you think these people killing? That's how they getting our kids. He told you if you first,
Mind is strong, man.
then you can take the house. He was trying to tell them that. What you think the purpose of why they were coming to get Yahushua? Why you think they got him? And Yehuda told them, the one-eyed kids, what he want them to do? Hold him first. Bind him fast. Then you could take the house. You guys have allowed that man to take the house. Once he binds you, that's it. You out of pocket. You're non-performing. You crash, take you days to get over it, maybe weeks, months, get yourself back together. Maybe you need to listen to some worldly music or something. There's too many things y'all got. Let me tell you something. As men, you have to learn how to set yourself right. Your first obligation, my first obligation, make sure the job is done. Make sure I'm living up to expectation and make sure I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure I get in. And the sake of the people. That's the care of the people. Y'all, do y'all know my life attached to y'all? Why y'all think I get pissed with y'all? When I get y'all can't follow a simple instruction I tell you. Y'all don't think that bother me? I attach to y'all. You think he said, oh, I'm going to just take you, bump them people. We kind of tied in together. Y'all holding me back. And I said, that's why I got to push you. I watch y'all do stuff, and it's too careless, it's too reckless, and I can see you ain't far enough ahead for what you're doing. You behind. Y'all got what I'm saying? I see where your detriment coming from. You got uncomfortable, you can't complacent, and I know you complacent in your servitude. You got a time lock on how long you gonna serve Yahuwah. You don't realize it. You supposed to serve this man all the days of your life. I'm telling you, he ain't got. I'm telling you something. I had to learn to put some stuff aside. I can't have nothing that's gonna block me or keep me from where I can't serve him. At any time. I hear folks say, you live where he can use you anytime. That's how I gotta stay. Y'all hear? Live where he can use you anytime. Now, hold on for me. Let me get something straight. First of all, forgive me. I'm sorry, I've been screwing up and messing up, man. If you give me a couple of months, maybe in 2 or 3 years, I'll be ready. Yeah, you think he listen to foolishness? No, sir. Live where he can use you anytime. You're a man. Live where he can use you anytime. That's just complete. You're a man. Y'all hear me? Yes, sir. You're a man. And live where he can use you. Live where he can use you. You can't afford to let your mouth pop up. I can't do no more than I can slip up and commit fornication or adultery. You can't afford it. I know all that foolishness folk don't pull. You got too much world in your heart. I like Josh said, you got that world out of your heart. That's the only way you can possibly be out of line. It don't make sense. Everybody got their orders. What do? You got your marching orders. Everybody. I don't know. Nobody gonna move that. I don't care about no one. Listen, they can pass a lot of tomorrow. All women gotta be butt naked. I'm not doing it. Listen, they can stay butt naked they want to. Let me tell you something. Them titties can be dangling, swinging. I guarantee you, I ain't touching none of it but them titties back down. I got my marching order. That's just bottom line. That stuff to listen. That stuff move. Listen, I don't care about what the rest of people. I know what I'm gonna do. I gotta have something that distinguishes me from the rest of them. I ain't gotta worry about if they don't come at me, they don't try me. Why say they gonna try me? Right. Who come with these obligations? No, nobody don't mess me. No, nobody. Are you serious? Come on. That's Satan. The Satan? Why he not coming? Why he not gonna try? Why you worry about why I'm waiting on what somebody? What do you expect somebody that commit qatar to do? Commit qatar. Right. He expect me to stay obligated. You gotta get obligated. We men. And men, we gotta set ourselves better, focus on what we're doing. You can't afford to be behind. We've been behind too long. It's purpose. Everything he done is purpose. You ain't in no condition about no act. Don't tell that lie. It ain't no one decision. It's all your decisions. They've been combining together. It's time to say, I got to go back and reassess, realign, and I know what I got to do. That's what you got to do. That's what we do. We men. We sit back down. We come back to, listen, when Yahoo went down to the potter house, what did he saw? What was he working? What was he working on the wheel? He said he was working on work. He wasn't just working. He was working that pot. What that thing was, he working something. And get what he ain't like. And get what he did? No, he shut the business down. Stuff stupid. No, the business curse. He shut it down. I'm done. Stupid stuff. It's stupid anyway. I ain't want to do this anyway. I want to cut grass. You don't want to do a tree service. He saw that man. That man saw him. Get what he did? He tore it down and he fashioned it to his liking. And get how Yahuwah showed him doing it. A man. He said that man saw it. And ain't the work he saw. He said that man tore it down and he worked it and fashioned it to his liking. So if you don't like your life, then won't you fashion it to you where you like it? That's right. See, you ain't got that much sense. Yeah. That's how. Get what they're gonna do? Keep on with the same stupid pot. Tear the pot down and make something that make you like. You were saying. He said, "This Yasharal in my hand." Yeah. That's why we know what the yard is. The hand symbolize work. You're a man. Man know how to work. Put it back together. Do it. Fashion it to your liking, man. Yes, sir. God wait on white people to tell you. I know. The white people got a book they're going to come out with. Then you'll believe me. So that's what I want you to try to see. We're talking about distinguishing factor. So we saw that with Satan, the Satan, We saw there was the distinguishing factors about the Benim, the sons of Elohim. Did we not? Wow, did we?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see. Abari, chapter 2, verse 1. Make it 1 and 1. They call it Hebrews. And I try to get ready and get y'all go. Y'all get ready and get their money. Why you giving that? Let me see them folks' faces and see what they're doing over there. Don't wake up right quick. They're going to get back to you. Hurry up, hurry up. I got to warn them. I know you're trying to look at some of them. I'll shake it out right quick. Chess, you got a mask on in the house in your room? I know you're not messing with Dwight. Don't mess that man up. Look at it. Hold on for a minute. Bring that other screen back for a minute. Ryan, how long I known you, Ryan? I ain't seen you right since I known you. Where you get all that education from now where you do all that right now? Oh, let me stop. Somebody finna start crying. No. That man got a big old giant book. Y'all ain't trying to be saved. Look how big that man Bible is. Y'all got them itty bitty Bible. These folks ain't serious, Ryan. Yeah, show how big that cover is again. Pull up. Man, that I want to be saved Bibles. I see y'all. That's not hanging. I see y'all. That too. That's it. Why is this blind joke? Get that blind joke. Boy, don't you be looking me in my face. Look off to the side, Joker. Now look at it. This is 1 and 1, I'm sorry. 1 and 1. Abarim, they call Hebrew 1 and 1. Listen.
The Elohim who spoke in time past at many times.
In the King James, it'll say sundry times. And sundry, when they use that terminology, they trying to say in different times and different times. But here it said what he did now?
The Elohim who spoke in time past at many times.
And what
within Shadim.
And who time?
Yes, sir.
You said what time?
The Elohim who spoke in time past at many times.
Okay, many times.
Within Shanim.
And in the many years?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Until the Aboth, by the hand of the Nabaim, spoke to us in these last Yamim, has spoken to us in his being.
So now what we trying to talk? Now we talking about the Elohim that done spoke from the beginning of creation. We didn't look at him speaking. We saw him speak through all these messages he sent to Malachi. But he said in the last time he has spoken to us by his being. That means I need you to distinguish. Let me ask you a question. So, was he saying something different? Couldn't be. He said, I'm Yahuwah, I change not.
Right.
He said, that's why you ain't been consumed. He wasn't saying nothing different, but I need to distinguish something.
Right.
I need this guy to be distinguished above everybody else. Don't tell me you shouldn't have no distinguishing features, because that does not make sense. Because now he's telling me, because I need to know, since you Yahuwah, you change not. Since you remain the same, I need to know what's the difference. Let's see what he said. He spoke to us by his son. Let's see what he did.
Whom his Shem was to inherit all things.
Oh, he's to inherit all things.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
And also he made the Elam by his hand. And being...
Y'all see what they did? I used his hands to do it. His workmanship. He was the craftsman of all this. I'm giving you distinguishing factors about him. Y'all hear this? Listen.
And who being the brightness of his kabod.
Oh my goodness. And?
The image of his substance.
Oh my goodness. And then we heard it in 126. All you heard in 126, he said, here go my boy right here.
Yeah.
Y'all hear this? His man here, he the brightness, he the manifestation of my image. He that has seen me.
Seen the Abba.
Express image. He is the image. Come on.
And sustains all things by the debar of his power.
Who did that? What did Adam keep? By his voice, by his call. Who have been able to keep somebody's voice and their power? I'm telling you distinguishing factors about this man. This distinguishes him from anybody else. He said, nobody ain't done this. Listen.
After he had purified of our Kataim by himself.
And him and who else? I covered some other guys that came before him did it.
By himself.
What happened?
He sat down at the right hand of majesty on high.
Okay, he took a seat. What's so significant about that?
Having become better very much than the Malachim, as the Shem which he has inherited a more excellent than them.
That day, y'all remember that day? Again?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the day. And what happened that day? The Ben Elohim, what did they do?
Came before
They
you.
did what? You know what the difference was with him? I was already him. He said, in layman terms to help y'all, what took y'all so long
Right.
to get him? Because I already was him. Listen.
For to which of the Malachim did he ever say?
You said, did he say?
Did he ever say?
He said, no, don't say what I said today. When did you ever hear me say this?
That's right.
To any one of these messages.
You are my being. Today I have begotten you. And again, I shall be a Abba to him, and he shall be a being to me.
Who did y'all hear him say that to? You want to know something, what you found out? Help y'all out a little bit right here. You will never find what he ever told Adam that. You will find when you reading the 3rd chapter book of Uriah, they call Luke. They told you that he was the son of Elohim.
Right.
He said, you never heard me tell him that this you I have begotten you. He said, to which one am I told that to? So those one that came, they were called his children, his sons.
Right.
He said, but I never told them that they were my son. That means there was some distinguishing features about him. That's why, as you guys, what distinguishes you out from others? I ain't trying to be, preacher trying to get somebody to show off. Y'all always go, because I know your mind, you go stupid. It's really about preacher, because preacher wasn't going to save you. Preacher one built the Mount Cooper, and you're going to be sitting there, I'm the one letting you in and out. No, one person, he used me to vocally tell you something, you need to focus. You're not where you need to be.
Right.
Home in disarray. Things need to be orderly. Things got to be done. The man got to be, you can't wear no woman. You got to put down, listen, this is what we going to do.
Right.
This is how it got to go.
Right.
That man going to be talking to the man.
Yes, sir.
They're not. I said, they agree with you. You don't believe it. You're not serious. You're not serious. Y'all not serious. This ain't nothing but your soul. What is just a little soul? Just the whole inner substance of who you are and some little dirt that's going to just burn forever. It ain't no big thing. Keep doing what you do. You're doing a great job. Suffer him and suffer worse when you die. Come on. Got to be a foolproof plan. Because only a fool can prove that. Man with sense wouldn't even do it. Listen.
And when he again brings the firstborn into the alarm.
He said, well, hold on. What did you say?
And when he again.
What that mean?
Done before.
Y'all know what that mean. That be your second witness. You can't say again and not be a first. I said, I come over your house again, Daniel. I've been to your house. So it can't be again. I can come for the first time. He said, I brought him in more than one time. Listen.
And when he again brings the firstborn into the alarm.
Tell him what he says.
He says.
What did he say?
And let all the Malachim of Elohim bow down to him.
You ain't gonna believe why you don't serve him, do you? You're not one of his slaves. He said, let all the rest of my message, he said, they should come. That means you adore him. Huh? Listen, you ain't gonna believe it. We ain't got that's why I harp him. He said, when I bring him in again, let all the Malachim, let all my messengers, let all of them adore this man.
That's right.
That's what he said. That's a distinguishing factor. Listen, you ain't gonna believe it. Hold you guys, sit there. 21, 1, 22, 8, 21, 4. Kazum. He tried to say he called the wrong book. He was so comfortable. That man a cut right down. Yeah. Let's see. Matter of fact, make it 21-1 right quick.
Yes,
no, go 21-4. We ain't got long. Come on. Let me get them through. They gonna go. They been asleep. Come on.
And Elohim shall wipe away every tear from their
Then when he tell him he saw New Jerusalem and all, he saw it coming down. He said Elohim gonna wipe all the tears from their eyes. Come on.
And there shall be no more moot.
No more
again, no more nor mourning nor crying.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you a question. You said when this is. Can you read 21-1 right quick? And then we're gonna jump right back. I ain't gonna get much of it.
Yes, sir. And I saw new Shamayim.
New one.
and new Arats.
So if you see the new one, what happened?
For the first Shamayim and the first Arats have passed away,
And
and
what
the
happened?
Yam is no more.
And no more, there's no more yam. See?
Verse
Come on,
2.
we just keep rolling. We're
Yes,
just
sir.
rolling at that point. Come
And
on.
I saw, behold, the Q'dash city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of the Shamayim from the Elohim. And he prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I shama a loud call from the throne, saying,
A loud sound from the throne saying,
Behold, the Mashakan of Elohim is among the Bani of Anashim.
it's among the benin of unashamed of men.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy. So I guess then they're gonna shoot back up to the clouds because it's gonna be right here, like the man said.
That's right.
And the reason why, let's see what's the next thing gonna happen.
And he shall dwell among them.
And he gonna dwell among them.
Yes, sir.
He said we gonna dwell with him in Shamaim.
And he shall dwell among them.
He coming down here because he gonna be down here with us. The new one. When the old one gone. Come on.
And they shall be to him as
As a
and,
people.
and the Elohim himself shall be with them.
And he
They're
should
all.
They're all.
Yes,
Come on.
sir. And Elohim shall wipe away every tear from their
So what a tear came from, the new one or the old one?
the old.
That's the only reason for him to desire the new one. He said, gonna wipe away. I just want to know what happened. When the new one comes, he's gonna wipe away a lot of this stuff. All these things we're looking for the removing of. But I need some symbolism. I need some things happening until I get there. I ain't saying you ain't gonna suffer some things, you ain't gonna go through some things, but it shouldn't be as drastic as it is, because Elohim, a counter word to escape the tribulation. Y'all see every time I pull out, I tell you, counter word to escape. That's what
Yes,
Yahushua told me to do. I know you don't do it.
Yes,
I
sir.
listen, y'all, I know you don't. Don't worry about it. Pray your own prayer. You've been doing a great job. Look at you, filled with the Ruach HaKodesh. The man ain't doing it. You pressed down, running over. You see how well stuff working for you. Just go backwards. It's stuff the man told you to do because you don't believe it. That's why you don't do it. The man told you to pull out, you be counting word escaping. Why he told you to do that? It's that bad. It's that bad. That man is tearing up Jerusalem for a reason. Those people not crying for a reason. Come and wipe them tears away from their eyes. So you know what they desiring? New Jerusalem. That's what we desire. Jerusalem. Man trying to tell you, all right, that start happening. Desire it.
Yes, sir.
But then the man come along and show you, I've been trying to set y'all up on a program that ain't been working, and I'm tired. I'm very tired. Listen, you guys have frustrated me. Y'all want the truth? And I'm only frustrated because I know you frustrate him. I'm gonna tell you why I frustrate him. Y'all know how much transition we have done? You have gotten worse with every transition. Y'all want the truth? Y'all have gotten terrible. Y'all have turned terrible people. The more knowledge y'all got, y'all use it for a cloak to get out of something.
Yeah.
What I can go do, what all I can go do, what they can't, what ain't seeing. What's seeing is the fact that you keep trying to find this to do instead of doing what he gave you to do.
That's right.
Because you did everything he told you, let's how much time you got to go do something
You
else.
got no time.
I know you ain't got time, but you making time because in your mind you keep thinking you're okay, and you keep looking at these other religions. You don't realize you're going to burn with these same people. That
Yeah.
only told in the 13th chapter book of Oriel, they call Luke. He said, you saw these people upon whom the Tower of Siloam fell and slew them. He said, you think they the word Kataim among all of them? He said, I tell you no. He said, except you repent, you all likewise going to perish. Likewise the same.
Yeah.
Because you ain't doing no better. It's terrible. And I'm irritated, frustrated, because I know he's frustrated with us, because we should be further ahead. Y'all just keep digressing. Terrible. Terrible moment. Y'all just look terrible. You just drugged down, just terrible. And you ain't looking at it's your relationship. It's your relationship. And he purposely doing it to you because he's trying to drive you. Fix our relationship. That's all he wants from any of us. Fix your relationship. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all, fix your relationship with me.
No, sir.
Come up and give me a check. Ain't that what I preach?
No.
What am I? Think about it. You so stupid. You made me your friend. What am I asking you to do? Fix your relationship with Allah. Am I really your enemy?
No, sir.
You know your relationship is tore up, and you still ain't trying to fix it. And you're going to die and leave him, and you're going to burn with the rest of these people. Because they are fooling themselves that everything just gonna work. Nothing don't work itself out. The man purposely set things in order to try to get man to come conscious of him. Why y'all think this happening? So man will look at, you need to make it a precedent. getting a relationship, repairing my relationship, making sure I'm walking in the will, in the order, making sure I'm getting this thing right, making sure I'm removing things, making sure I don't find myself in no condemnation. That's where I'm at. I got to be. Man, all that time to run and then don't go, that's a waste of time. Oh, I could say done something. I could have stayed in the street. That better?
Nope.
No. Piss poor excuse. No, you couldn't stay in the street. You should have. We don't say stupid stuff. You need to get it fixed. Don't make sense to be here talking about where you could have stayed. That's stupid.
That's right.
That's stupid. You here for a reason. Get it together. Get it right. Get focused. Get conscious. How many times I tell you, stay focused? Y'all know that coming up text. Stay focused. Stay focused. Don't forget, he told you, see that no man take a crown.